My nail is jagged. All right, guys, live chat is rolling. Yay. You may see I have a new background politely. We'll see. Hey, Alyssa. I have me some coffee with whipped cream on top. I don't know what's happening. I think it is, in fact, too warm for my hoodie. I got it earlier because I wasn't sure. It's not flash at all. That'd be cool. I know, it's so good, Alyssa. You know, if timing were different, that yum could be interpreted differently. Uh, you're eating some Ben and Jerry's? Nice. Hey, Eva. How are you? I got Culver's ice cream and flaming hot Cheetos. That's a combination right there. That is one heck of a combination. No, don't want to hear myself talk. We'll do 2 hours. Okay. I created a goal. Oh, my air freshener must be spitting out a smell. Like, what is that? I don't even know. Kind of. Okay. Oh no, my whole nail is breaking. That's not great. So I got my nails done a while ago, right? And at this market this last weekend, my middle finger started to lift. And ultimately, I picked at it until it peeled off because it was hurting anytime it stuck on something. This one broke off last week, like actually broke. Still got acrylic stuck there. Um, so that's fun. Hey, Brito. Okay, okay, okay. Take my evening medicine. What day is it? Saturday. No, Sunday. Ah, got it. So then I would tease and say, so they're not finished then, but I can't say a word. Thank you, Alyssa. That's so nice. You guys like my shirt? It was cute and kind of cozy and fairly cheap. And I love hibiscus flowers. It makes me think of when I lived in Hawaii. And these flowers too, I just don't remember what they're called. The pink part is done. The main part of it, right? I want so badly to put my chair together. I don't know who's here, but don't forget to like the live, guys. Reasoning says cheese is the best condiment. It is up there. I can kind of agree with that. Um, I love cheese. I eat cheese all the time. Cheese sticks are my favorite snack. Oh, hi, Scotty. Thank you. Yes, smash that like button, people. That felt so cringe. So you can see my background. I have a different room now. Here's my yarn wall. I don't like it. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna fix this because it's utter chaos. I don't like it. Welcome into all the people who just jumped in here. Hey! Hello! Speak of the devil, Alyssa.
Huh?
As literally, I said Haley, and right after Alyssa says, "No Haley tonight."
Oh.
I have my coffee.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a bad stomach day, so I'm going to go on and just put this out there. I don't need no one talking about no gross food, no gross smells. None. I don't want to know what nothing looks like. Like, no.
That's fine. Let's see. Rules. No talk. No food, beverage, or gross talk. Also, subscribe to.
Hey, Eva! Girl, when you get time, you've got to call me again. I would call you, but your schedule's so busy, you just need to call me.
That's right.
uh,
There you go,
but
Haley. Just
you have to make that an official rule. But
listen. They don't like. If it works, it works. It's just for tonight. Hi, Bristol. Let's see.
where did my needle go?
That's a typo. Oh, Eva says, okay, big life update. I'm losing my job, so I'll have a little more time now. That is this a good thing? Personally, I want to say congratulations, but that might not be it. What is your friend's YouTube channel name? It is at Haley's Design Studio. I did type it wrong in the pinned comment, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Spell check, I guess. But I am updating the title right now so that it'll fix it.
Well, I'm glad everything's okay. So that means be expecting a phone call from me tomorrow when I get off work. So, Kat, that means you will not get a phone call from me.
Fine. Kidding.
No, I just have not talked to Eva in forever, and like.
That's fair. That's fine.
Like, I love you, girly, but I talk to you all the time.
You're right. You're right. You are not wrong. Okay. We got this. All right. So if you refresh the live, Haley's username will be tagged in both the title and the description box. Because of course I cannot just edit my comment.
Because that would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. But I fixed it. So it's there.
Oh, and I also apologize if you can hear the air conditioner. It's hot, and I'm pregnant, and we about to hit bang.
You're
So,
fine.
no, I'm
Do
just
you hear
letting the
my
people in
fan?
the chat know, like, hey, what's that noise? Or if you see my light flicker, it's because this thing cuts off. So,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry, we have no storms tonight. That was last night and the night before that.
Good.
Yeah,
I'll
like
put the
we had
music in.
5 tornadoes Friday night. Not where I live, just in other areas.
I know somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook, they had a tornado in their area and they had to get all their kids calmly down to the basement and, get through it. And they're seeing like there wasn't too much damage outside, but it's more cleanup and stuff like that. But for the most part, everything went all right. Like, well, that's good.
Oh, my glasses,
Listen, I don't know what Transformers and the TISM have to do with each other, but
that was rude.
yeah.
Needs to
Alyssa,
Yes, thank you. I see that daylight there. Yes. I love having the sunlight out.
ooh, here, let me show you what my view is out of this window in my craft room. Let's not drop my phone out the window either, but
Yeah, please don't do that.
I'm making sure my hands are still in the window. And Haley, do you know what I also see, like, in my craft room?
What?
Do you think it would do you think it's against the law to hunt from my craft room?
Do what? It's against the law to do what?
Do you think that it is against the law to hunt from my craft room? If from my own house, there are no other houses that are within a safety zone.
What about cattle?
Nope, not within the safety zone.
Any risk of hitting a power line?
Nope.
Then as far as I know, you should be okay.
Right? I mean, look, I can see the very edge of the field from here. I have so many clear shooting lanes.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to hunt safely. So if anybody else hunts on that land besides you or your family, you could
They don't.
possibly injure somebody.
Yeah, well, so they there aren't many people who do hunt on this field, just like it's a private field and like we have permission. But if they do, they hunt from the other side of the field, which is well over 300 yards away. Uh,
I know,
but
but you're not gonna be able to get a shot unless that deer is right where those trees are at.
oh yeah, fair. Like pretty, like it would have to be pretty close for sure. I wouldn't even
Okay,
bother if
we're
it
not
was
gonna talk
further.
about hunting because I don't want this to get flagged.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't know
See,
what YouTube regulations are.
do they YouTube doesn't mess with the hunting stuff unless you're showing blood.
Yeah, but we were talking about rules and laws and.
Well, that's what I was saying, is it? I don't know. It's a discussion.
Yeah, but you know how things have been lately in the news.
Is that the truth? I got to the end of the day yesterday. I'm like, what? When did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do it if it's illegal. But I'm just saying. But at
That's
the
what I'm
same time,
saying. I don't know of any, but we're gonna move on.
Okay. Hi,
Because
Morgan.
I also don't know how many people we have actually watching us that are offended by hunting.
Okay, so here's my thing personally. If there's somebody who's watching and they're offended by hunting, then they're not meant to be here. Like, to the point that they don't want to watch because of discussions about it. Like, that's part of my life. That's part of my daily life. It may not be part of yours, but at the same time, it kind of is just because family. But, like, either way, like, for me, if people leave because of a conversation about it, like, that's on them. I treat my family that way, you know?
I know. But here's why I make that point. You're trying to get back into the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not worry about people leaving because they don't like a topic. Let's just try to keep the topic upbeat and friendly and get you back in the algorithm. Then you can let all that stuff come back. Okay? Let me be the sensible one. Let me do my job. And hello, Morgan. I did see you come in.
Yes, Mom.
I can't be your mom. You're older than I am.
That is true. You would have had to have been negative, like, what, 13? No, 15.
No!
I don't know when you started your womanly things, so I'm guesstimating, but you're 5 years younger than me, aren't you?
But that's what I'm saying. It would be negative 5 years.
Only if you had me when you were 0 years old.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, your exes have already predetermined at that point.
That's fair. That's fair. I will give you that. Anybody who is watching, I know, get to my yarn. I need assistance. This is not as terrible as it looks, okay? When I don't have it all in screen. Does anybody have suggestions on how to get this cap off of this stupid pole? Because it won't come off. I want to sit in my chair. But it doesn't twist. It doesn't budge. It might as well be glued on there. I did ask Chris earlier, Alyssa. He couldn't do it either. And he was mad about it.
And you misspelled his name, by the way. That's not how
Yeah,
Chris spelled his name.
it is Chris with a K and without an H. Here, maybe I'll just go down there and hand this to him and, like, figure this out.
I know.
Doing autocorrect. All right, I'll be right back then. And while he figures it out, I will figure out my yarn.
Alright, guys, hang on. I gotta get a jacket. It's cold. Okay. Alright, so what is everybody working on? Yes, Alyssa, it's a pink chair. It's cat. Are we really surprised? You too late. You're so close. Well, what is everybody working on tonight? I am working on a tiger. Oh, I thought you could tell that that was a pink chair, Alyssa. My bad. I'd be like, well, it's cat. Of course it's pink. Thank you, Miss Bella, and hello.
What are we talking about?
Uh, just several things. Alyssa was asking about your chair.
Yes. It will be a nice, comfy chair when that other thing comes off. I handed it to Chris. He's like, what did you need a new chair for? Because I wanted it. But you already had a chair. I said, I had a computer chair, not a sit-in and crochet comfy chair. I said, but I'm not going to spend my money. I'm also giving you money. Okay.
See, Cody doesn't even ask anymore.
I don't know if he was giving me a hard time or if he was like legitimately asking. Like, I'm sorry, I just suffered this weekend for this chair. I'm getting this chair. To be fair, I bought it from last weekend, which was a very good weekend. So, oh, Daniel, that was very nice of you.
Yeah. I didn't know who he was talking to, so I just didn't respond.
Yeah, whoever he was talking to, he was very nice.
Yep. Because I don't know when the comment came up.
I don't know either.
Because I know personally, I'm in my nightgown, so I just put my jacket on. Because I'm sitting right next to the air conditioner, so I do get cold. But just my arms, like my legs, like I keep the cover off at night because like my legs get so hot.
And then Alyssa said finishing up the buttoners and then starting the new challenge. Woo!
Kat is technically already started the new challenge because she made one of her flowers.
Yes, but I have to make another set of flowers from the same designer, so like I'll count that as my first from the designer, since technically it's after. But yes, it'll be the same designer though. As for this chair, it's upside down. That's why it looks weird. There.
Yeah. I have already started the challenge today. I made the bunny from Malin Mako. Bun Bun, I think is it. And I did tweak it just a little bit. I did not put the ears next to one another. I put them on the sides of the head.
I saw that.
Just because, like, I have a rabbit now, and there is a space between their ears. Their ears are not side by side.
All right. One. Once the chair has its other set of legs, it'll look kind of like that. But it has a footstool.
Well, I wish I could sit in my comfy chair.
Do this. Yeah, you'd get stuck.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know if I'm gonna get stuck in mine. Like, I'll be able to get out of it, but because I'm so freaking short, you know? You know what? I realize that I have to pee, unfortunately. So I'll be back again.
What?
I realized that I have to pee, so I'll be back again. I forgot. I'm sorry.
We are missing some of our Discord girlies. I wonder where they are. I know Eva had popped in. I know Alyssa's here. And I don't know who else I missed before I came in. We're missing Angel and Burrito and Aaron. And there's Burrito. Hello. I hadn't seen you comment, so I didn't know if you were here or not. I wonder if Maria's watching tonight. I know she gets stuck. Alright, Burrito, what you working on tonight? I'm working on a tiger. Alyssa's working on her button-nanners. Commented earlier before you jumped in. Yep. Making possums. Oh. I was expecting you to say a pig, a cow, or a bunny, to be really honest. Because every time I ask you what you're making, that's typically what you're making. Made a few flamingos earlier. Nice. Yeah, I want to take the new Cosmo color I got in the Mama Made Minis line, and I want to make a flamingo this week. That's going to be part of my challenge. Cow and cats are good for now. I definitely need to make other animals. Nice. I am all prepped for next weekend market, so I'm getting banana themed head start for August. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much good too. This is just making things like that I don't have in stock this week. Like, I don't have a flamingo. I don't have a bunny. Well, not a fun colored bunny. I have an older bunny that I made when I was on the retreat last year that I still have. But yeah, I just want something something new that I haven't crocheted in a while. So, tiger it is. I made another squid. I made a few mini things to have. I really need to make a few more of those, but if I don't get those ready for the next market, that is okay. Kat, did you order those tags that I asked you to order for your mama about the thing we had decided?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Need to do that.
you need to do that like now.
Let
Because you
me.
still have access to my logo, right?
All I have to do is message her and send her the moolah, and then just ask her to print more of yours because she already has your stuff.
Okay.
Can you print more of Louis' tag, please? Question mark. Hello, Caprico. You never forgot us. Thank you. Hi, Natalie.
Hello.
Hello, my sweet biscuit. It's been a while. Oh my god.
I was wondering if you got that because I was so confused.
Yep, did not even see that. It was like, okay, all right, we are Ohio State Fair. You need to know how many items you got going on in there right now.
Well, I mean, I'm probably halfway to my goal, if not there at my goal.
Yeah, I mean, if all the numbers in here are accurate, well, no, some of them are not because they're how many you want to make, not necessarily how many you have. No, you made an anchor, didn't you?
It's not completely finished. Don't count anchor.
Okay,
So,
well,
like, if
it's in
there's
there.
not a number beside it, then I don't have any.
Okay, like a price?
Uh,
Because
well,
it says
I'm
anchor
making the
one,
big
but
twist. I'm making a big twist plus, and it's the big anchor, so I don't know how big it's going to come out.
that's all right.
And I may not make one. I haven't really hadn't. I got real big into making anchor, and then like all them tentacles, and I was like,
I mean, I don't want to anymore.
yeah,
Okay. Well, most everything else has a number beside it, or well, yeah. Okay. So right now you got like 230 items,
yeah,
and you're at 4,100, almost 4,200. Ew.
yeah.
Let's just round up and say a solid 300
Okay.
that you will need in total. But I didn't send you the tags that I have, did I?
No. No,
300.
because I told you to keep them, and as I was supposed to be sending you more Pokemon, you were gonna tag them, and then like you had a string of like markets where you didn't have a whole lot of inventory, so you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna hold off on putting on y'all's out," so I just didn't send you anymore.
That's fine. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, I didn't want to over order tags. You know what I mean? But I think we're good.
Well, I mean, you gotta think, I'm sending you stuff for the Ohio State Fair, and I'm prepping some of those specialty items for the one you do in Erie right
Yeah,
after.
$48. Hey DJ, what's up?
Hey Natalie, I'm great. You know, we had a good appointment with the baby doctor. So I am probably gonna have to take some medicine here in a few minutes. Cause the baby is sitting on that nerve again.
Love that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But thank goodness we have a walk-in shower. So I'm no longer having to lift my leg up so high getting in and out of the shower. Because that was becoming a safety hazard.
Yeah, I bet. Huh. Apparently, you cannot send payments through Facebook Messenger on the computer.
Right, shut the door behind you. I'll start logging my inventory as soon as I'm done with my big show in a few weeks. Okay. Just know we do have another inventory check. I think it's Friday. It's either
Let's
Friday
see.
or next week.
May 1st.
May
Yep,
what?
this Friday. May 1st.
Okay, y'all. Hang on to that date because I know several of us have a market. We may bump that to like the following Tuesday, if that's all right with Kat.
Doesn't matter
Because
to me.
I know Friday, we got a lot of stuff going on with the baby. I'm gonna be tired. Gotta get my market all stuff out. Cody's gotta help me do all that. Gotta get my truck loaded up. Yeah. Come Friday night, I'm gonna be dead.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever we gotta do. But
I don't even know how I missed that. Like, that's so unlike me, guys. Like,
pregnancy brain. That's how that works. Just bigger? Can. Sweet. Okay. I don't know if you saw it, but Natalie asked, "How are you, Haley?"
I responded.
Okay. Oh, I guess she said, "Oh."
Girlfriend. Yeah, I know why my brain is the way it is.
Mine is short circuiting. I'm doing too many things at once. I have too many thoughts at one time.
Hello, Kylie.
DJ forgot what he was going to say. Nice.
Burrito, we're not worried about it. This year is kind of like a playing with how this stuff is rolling. If we like how doing the check-ins, then next year it will be more of a requirement that you have something in there. Even if it's just your total inventory that you have. But this year, we're just trying something new. And I told Kat, check-ins let us know, like, okay, who is needing some, like, let's jump in the cafe, let's get some market prep going. Like, who do we need to help motivate? If there's something we can do to help y'all, just different things.
Yeah. And it's kind of like a rolling check. And and like, okay, here in the beginning of May, we're so many days out. And one person says that I was going to knock out a bunch of spiders, but they didn't get to spiders. So, like, okay, you focus on what you're doing, and we can give spiders to somebody else who's already there. Or, like, don't put pressure on yourself, but we need spiders, so somebody's got to make them. It's to let us know where we're at on what we have as a whole, and to make sure that we're kind of on track to meet that, like, 5K or more goal come time for the fair. Because let me tell you, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm constantly on Kat about making sure she has everything correct.
Yeah. Oh, I did something to my hair.
All right.
We're gonna calm down there. Okay. So,
But one thing I learned from Kat from doing the fair last year was we did not do an inventory check. We did not have goals for everybody. So people ended up getting mad because they didn't make what they thought they should have. Or they didn't make as much as they thought that they should have. Or like they thought that everybody was going to bring in $3,000 in profit. In reality, that's not what that was for.
no.
And
You
it's
can
just,
bring $6,000 in inventory, but if you're only there for 4 days and leave, you're not going to make $6,000 in sales. Just saying. Sorry.
That was very important to her for her to throw in there.
Well, somebody had to have a tooth to you about it, so.
I mean, I'm not going to throw anybody underneath the bus. But that's why I told Kat the way to go about this is be more organized, be more specific, be more goal oriented. Because if we're all goal oriented, we're all on the same page. We know what everybody's making. We know kind of like what people signed up for. We can kind of be prepared in a sense. And it's just about what can we do to make it easier for the people who are there selling in person. Not just Kat, but like you and Mandy who are going to be joining her. It makes it a whole lot more easier when you know who sent what in. Because let me tell you something. We can all tag our stuff, but a tag could go missing. It could get ripped off in the process of it getting put out by accident.
That happened.
And we can say, okay, well, we're missing something here. Okay, well, who all brought what? And we can just go in and do a quick check and be like, oh, this person sent this many in. She's missing one. We can be like, okay, let's re-tag real quick. So, that's all that those check-ins and stuff are for. So, like, y'all who are participating in the Ohio State Fair that are just listening, don't freak out about check-ins and stuff. Because, like, some of y'all that can whip some stuff out real quickly, great. We know who you are. Like, if Kat really pushes herself, she could get a whole lot done.
And we know me. I thrive under pressure.
Like, right now, I don't know why she's rearranging yarn when she should be making flowers.
I will. But I got to do the yarn first. That's all I can think about.
Okay. The rule about the food, let me explain it. I can't handle anything gross. So people ask about cravings and stuff like that because I'm pregnant. And I just can't do it. And we learned from a previous Discord conversation. I don't want to know how dirty everybody's air conditioner filters are. I don't want to know what's all in there. Because Kat was like, it's just dust. I'm like, once it turns black, it's not just dust.
Listen, I couldn't tell you the last time that had been changed, so it was definitely new.
Well, DJ, I'm telling you this because I'm liable to get sick, and if I get sick, I'm down for the night. It's been pretty common to actually know about it. Like, I've had to ask Kat not to do that. I didn't actually want her to put it as a rule, but if you're offended by it, I'm sorry. But, like,
Yeah,
my health comes first at this point for me.
Yeah. I just put it as a rule, first off, to be silly. Second, to respect my friend and make her not throw up since she's had a really, really rough weekend to do with being sick.
Yeah, because his comment was like, so you're pregnant, we can't talk about food.
Yeah, I can read it. I made my screen, the chat really big on the computer. Good night, DJ. It's not targeted at you. It's just she's been throwing up nonstop all weekend, and I would rather her not have to run to do it again.
Yeah. Okay, Maria. I feel like I've offended a few people tonight. Not just him, but just a few others.
I don't know how, you know?
I don't know. Okay, so what are you doing on the floor? Because I'm moving on. It's going to destroy my mood.
Yeah. I'm just rearranging my yarn. So on the floor, I pulled all of my like galaxy colored yarn and was putting it. Oh, I was putting it in this bin that I meant to have for my brown. Dang it.
Bria, I wasn't talking about you. It was somebody else. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like other people were offended. It's not you. It's others.
We are not going to worry about it. If they don't want to be here, then they don't have to be here. This is our night.
Okay, good night, DJ. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Here's my thing. So the way that Haley is sick during this pregnancy is very much the way that I was sick during my pregnancy. Not only do you get aversions to smells and foods, if you have an imaginative brain and you see things that you hear, like I do, that also will trigger it. So, like, yeah, DJ, I am absolutely assuming that you are a dude, therefore assuming that you've never been pregnant, therefore you could not possibly understand how debilitating extreme sickness is during pregnancy. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It doesn't have to make sense. It's not an exaggeration. It's not something you can control. It just is. So, I know how that feels. I have 2 little brats downstairs that prove it. And we're going to respect the fact that Haley has a sensitive stomach when it comes to this pregnancy. So it's trying to be respectful towards everyone. So when you're asked, please don't talk about food, just don't. That's all. Like, it's not a forever thing, it's a tonight thing. You know? So that's all that it really needs to be. Right. Thank you, Strawberry. Like, I have 2 little kids, and I never wanna be pregnant again because of how sick I was during my pregnancy. And not, like, because I was trying to die sick, like, just throwing up all day, every day. It's miserable. People are strange doors. Okay. Alyssa, I will read that in a second. Kylie, get to work. I don't know what you need motivated for, but get to work. Me too,
She
but
said she
still.
had orders. Kylie, what
Yeah.
are your orders? Tell me all about them. Let's move on. My mood is being drained, and I need someone to make me laugh. Someone say something. Burrito, where are you at? I need you to make me laugh.
How about Kafriko's comment that says, "What a time being crushed by her beauty, even on her knees. She is magnificent."
I'm
Cute.
dead.
Uh, oh my
Uh,
gosh. Strawberry's needle binding a phone case. Haley is fine. Other people can't understand. Yes. So, all right. What did Alyssa say?
I don't think she sent it to you. I think she sent it to me.
She sent it to us both.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Why doesn't that surprise me, Burrito? Alyssa, please take care of the last comment.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna take care of it. DJ, it's been really nice to have you around, but at this point, you've now disrespected my friend, and that's not okay.
And also, y'all, for those that are curious as to why, it's also been a rough weekend. My hormones are hormoning very badly. So when I'm having a good moment, I'm great. But when I'm having a sad moment, it gets ugly. Like I think I worry Cody a lot because I'm not a crier. Like just randomly out of the blue. And when I don't know when something's wrong, he can't fix it. So he's been kind of struggling along with this pregnancy with me. So like I've been dealing with that this weekend as well. Um, and I'm also a little offended by that comment. Um, so if anybody else feels that way, don't say it. Just keep it to yourself. Um, because if y'all go back and watch the earlier lives from when me and Kat first started going live, it wasn't like this. Pregnancy has been really hard on me, and I've been through a lot to get to this point. And I just want to be respected when I tell Kat, like, I need some of y'all to go back and watch the replay where I'm like, you don't have to make it a rule. I just wanted to let you know tonight that I can't handle any of that talk. Like, I need people to understand that I'm not trying to come in here and take over Kat's life. Like, that's not what I'm doing. And if you think that, then maybe you don't realize, like, what our friendship means to one another. So,
Yeah.
because if it was on the other foot and I was the one constantly going live and having Kat join me and she was in my shoes, I would be doing the same thing. So,
Yeah. Like, there's, at the end of the day, Haley is my best friend. We talk every day. I lost the previous comment, Kat. I might have missed them. I'm sorry. Like, she's my best friend. I don't think that there needs to be an LOL or fluff added to text. I hate that so much. And here's the thing. Anybody who's listening and has an issue with this, now I'm irritated, right? Because first off, my stream, my role, I choose to have Haley here every week unless she doesn't want to be. It does not matter whether she's in a great mood or not. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I just love having her here. Like, this is our night. And now I'm irritated because I can hear the hurt in my friend's voice because of somebody getting rude. Like, and that's not fair. You got an issue, you bring it to me, and I'll decide whether to bring it up or not. Because at the end of the day, if I think that what you're saying has some salt to it, or I agree with it, I'll say something. If what you say really doesn't matter at the end of the day and I really don't care, I'm not going to say anything. Like, you don't even need nasty comments. Yeah, Alyssa says if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Or bluff off. You'll be removed if you say rude comments. People don't test the mods of the channel. That's right. I've been on a lot of YouTube channels and I've been on a lot of lives, but I don't know if I've seen a more protected group of mods than the friends that I have in this chat. We will all stand to protect the pregnant lady. You will be warned.
Okay, Kylie, I'm going back and reading your comments now. I have one order for 4 turtles and 4 orders for a sunflower pillow and a sunflower blanket and 5 not sunflower blankets.
Goodness gracious.
And that is all of my orders. My goodness, Kylie, you are going to be busy.
Uh-huh. I also want to add in that by saying that I will stand to protect the pregnant lady, I don't mean literally, I mean figuratively. It's not right this minute.
Well, for all my friends who watch my videos, the nursery part 1 will be airing tomorrow. Yeah. It was supposed to go today, but then, like, I got emotional making sure, like, everything was perfect, and so, like, I had to quit editing, so. And then we're going to start part 2 because we got the crib up over the weekend. Obviously not me, because I was napping hard while they were putting that crib together.
Lisa
Yes, and then, what?
Lisa, I said, where's Lisa at? She wants to help me with this wall so bad, and she ain't even here.
Is she done with her market?
Oh, probably not. That's where she's at. Listen, this is more important than her market. Kidding, just kidding.
She gonna come for you. She gonna come back and watch the replay and be like, bitch, what you talking about? I gotta make that money.
Right? I'm gonna tag her. Yeah. Either she's still at her market or she's full on died because she's exhausted.
Yeah.
We'll see if that works. Okay. Oh no.
Motivated to crochet all of the orders. Kylie, just pick up the hook and get started on something.
That's right. I have a lot of green.
No. Well, Kylie, I don't know what. Like we tried to get you motivated, but you're just not.
Chop. Let's go.
Although I do want to see a picture in the community chat of Kat's YouTube. I need you to post one of your sunflower pillows. I would love to see one of those. Sunflower is my favorite flower.
What do we think of this?
It's better than what it was.
Okay. I needed to get the dot yarns out of there. And I needed to get these out of there because they were just throwing it off. But I decided to leave in the mystical because they're at least like all one color. And the frosting. And then this is snow cone.
Okay, Kylie, got this. And Kat, how does Kylie go about posting a picture in the community tab on your YouTube? Do you know how to do that? Or can you figure it out?
Let's see. So you would go to my channel. You would click on the tab that says community up at the top. And then it's kind of like a Facebook page or Discord or whatever. And right at the top, it has your name. It says what's on your mind, and it gives you the stuff that you can add into it. So you can post a picture to my community. Like JJ, I don't know if they're here or not.
I haven't seen them, but I did know that I come in late. And hello, Whitney. I saw you come in.
Hey. Yeah, JJ posted a picture here a couple weeks ago. Hooked by Blair posted a hi. But yeah, realistically, anytime that anybody wants to share what they're working on or whatever, and you don't have social media or anything like that, as long as you have a YouTube account that is not a kid's account, you can comment in the community. You can post pictures, you can just post words, all kinds of stuff. Apparently you can post a video. Maybe. Unless that's just me, I don't know. But
Right. Whitney said, I'm at work on my double and one tomorrow too. Alyssa said, wow, brain fart. Hey, Whitney. I was like, who dis? At least I got 2 breaks on this one. Okay. I hope you're having a good work day back. Never you went back.
yeah. She had a little bit of a procedure done, so she couldn't work for a little bit.
Yeah, well, I don't know if this is her first day back or if it was Saturday. I know she said something about Saturday, but I don't remember what.
Maybe. see. I'm glad you got some breaks, Whitney.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right,
So this
what flower are you picking next?
I told yarn to do lavender, so I think that's what I will do.
All right.
Just have to find dead yarn. I have an order that I have to ship out.
What do you have to ship out?
Somebody ordered a gator and a hot pink stingray.
Okay.
Off of my website, but I was able to pull the gator straight from the shelf, but I didn't have any hot pink stingrays, so I need to see if I have one.
Yeah. I came back yesterday. It was also a double. I'm going to cry. Oh no. Kylie said I was planning some yarn chicken with the. I think you meant I was playing some yarn chicken with the sunflower pillow. I was stash busting.
Would we say that this is hot pink? No.
Possibly. Have you ever made any in the stash goals that's that other color?
Hibiscus?
Yeah.
Yes, I just don't have any right now. It is bubblegum pink. That's exactly the one, but I don't have a bubble or like I didn't have a bubblegum option when I made them to begin with.
Okay, but here's my thing. What does your picture on your website show?
A variety.
But my
Let's see.
thing is if that's not the hot pink that's in that picture, they just make one in the hibiscus and be done with it.
Let me see what I have on here.
Because you don't want to send the wrong color and the customer get mad.
Yeah. Enjoy, Whitney. I'm so sorry. Kylie says, what is everyone crocheting? I'm crocheting a purple and blue jellyfish. Jellyfish does not sound like anything that is on your order list, Kylie.
She lost the yarn chicken.
Oh, she's got a lot of things on her order list. Did she lose yarn chicken to all of them?
I was just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Uh,
You're doing
you
your
were doing.
festival. Don't have one.
Well, how was your market, Lisa? She saw your mention. She was like, "Oops."
I was working on my yarn wall, Lisa. Nice. Good job, Lisa. That is a really good event.
Woo.
Okay. Back up my cat. That's so cool.
Yes.
Lisa, I had to pull my like marbled yarn and put it in its own cube, and my dot yarn and put it in its own cube because it was driving me crazy.
2K was my goal, so I'm extremely happy. Bria said, holy cow. My bad. That's awesome. Alyssa said I would cry if I made that in one market. Well, I mean, if you can get a good market, you can easily do that. I've come close quite a few times, actually,
Mm-hmm.
to making that.
Yeah. You sold 2 of your big winnies? Dude, that's $300 right there. Did you try a different price on your little, your frog hat chicks? Is that what we were talking about? The sunflower one and the blueberry one. Blueberries are having a moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry and blueberry everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to, get a new title for tomorrow's challenge. So I will take, I've made all the others in blanket yarn. But since it's a sunflower turtle, I want to do it in the Parfait plush that I have.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to do the turtle teal green instead of like the key lime or the sage or
Yeah.
emerald. So
Sold out of Appa, goose keychains, and carrot keychains. Nice.
yes.
Ooh. You just don't want to tag them. That's fair. I mean, you could put like a sign on top of your keychain rack and then not tag any of them. Kylie sold $60 in a turtle. Nice. Lisa sold, I read that already. Oh, and bluey keychains, but I only had a couple. We need to make more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Bottom of my bag is damp.
Uh-oh.
And it's because I was in the rain.
Yeah.
It's the same pink color as the forbidden cape.
Hey, Joshy boy.
Yes, hi John. I had to take care of that one. Once you start referring to the hidden cave, no, we're done for the night. No, we're not upset at you, Joshy.
No, no. I'm glad to have a guy in here that's gonna like try to make us happy. No, I'm literally trying to read comments as they come up, and I should have my glasses on, and I don't. So no, I'm not mad. Okay, and also, Joshy, you can't judge what my face says. My face always has a look.
Yeah, her face says a lot of things.
Like, I get told at work by like some of my favorite coworkers, fix your face, Haley. Fix your face, Haley. And they just tell me to fix my face because they know it's speaking loudly. So no, I am not making a face at you. Cat, not you, silly. Oh, now you're getting a look.
To be fair, my look was strawberry thing, cat bag, adorable. I'm like, where?
I think he meant earlier. Okay, we are trying to read comments and stuff. I promise you, none of us are mad. You missed it earlier. Be glad you missed it earlier because Kat was getting very heated then with somebody else.
Yeah.
But no, we're all
Somebody,
good now. And I'm glad to hear that you have not had a drink in a couple of days.
yeah.
That is so good.
Good job, Joshy. That's amazing.
Yes. We're glad to see some of our regular guys popping in a little bit more that were there with us in the beginning.
Did I even show it though, Strawberry? Like, that's why I was so damn confused. Both of my bags that are underneath me are cat bags, but I didn't think that I brought them into view. Like, there's this one, but like I have to pick it all the way up here for you to even see it. And there's this one, which same thing. I don't think that I picked it up that high. I was so confused. Yes, Joshy. Come hang out more often and you can get the big wrench.
Yes.
Honestly, you were almost there and then you stopped coming and hanging out. Strawberry says it was tiny. They looked more. My book bag. He's like, what are we talking about? Oh, yay! Hector brought me my therapy. I don't know who Eric Killmonger is. Yes, Alyssa, anything cat has is either pink or yarn theme or cat theme. Yes. And if I can manage to have a cat theme and pink theme, yes.
Or any of the above, because she could have a pink bag of cats with cats on it playing with yarn.
Thank you.
We understand, Jossie. She comes first. We understand.
Always.
Then a win-win-win. Yep.
We're putting together mommy's chair.
You are. Is that the shirt I got you?
The next one. Yeah,
It's
it's a
a
different
different
one.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's
that one
just
is all stained up. So what have you done to it?
I played outside with it a lot. Also today when my dad told me to drag her little rug, when I realized there was an entire ant nest on it, I was like, nope, not doing that, nope.
And then he had to do it anyway.
And then I did it anyways. And then after it, I was messing with the ant nest, and I took a larva from it. And I'm gonna try to raise it into an adult ant.
Why?
I don't know. It was just one larva.
I told him that's not how this works. He doesn't believe me.
It's only this one time, Mom. So is this time? It's not gonna do anything to because you know how many ants there are on the planet.
I do. I just want to actually, I don't know, but I know there are a lot.
Yes, can I try to
Wait.
Maybe
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, it's so squishy. It's
What in the world? What? There's my chair.
Archer, are you excited to come see me?
what do you mean?
Hadn't your mama told you? Y'all are all coming to see me at the end of May.
We are? Wait, will we be on the plane?
No, we're gonna drive.
Okay, good.
That's not to say that at some point I will take you on a plane.
I do not want to go on a plane ever. How long would it take?
In a drive, it's gonna take a good 14 hours.
14 to 15 hours.
Yeah.
Why are you driving?
Do you want to fly?
No.
But flying, it only takes usually 6 hours because I end up with a layover. But you have to get on an airplane and then get off and wait and then get on another airplane and get off. And then we don't have our truck when we're down there. And it also costs a lot more money. We can either pay the gas to drive down there or we have to pay like $400+ per ticket for 4 of us. Oh, I know.
But
Yeah, but the thing is that if you drive, then any gifts I get y'all, you'll be able to take back with you. I won't have to ship it them.
That's right.
Because I have a surprise for you and your brother when y'all get down here. Mm-hmm.
I have to sleep for 15 hours.
You don't have to sleep for 15 hours. You just have to sit in the truck for a long time. Yes, Arthur. We'll have your tablet. You and your brother both will.
Can we play on it while we're driving?
You can, but it's not going to work to its fullest. Welcome back, Morgan.
Mommy knows there's some games that don't even take the internet.
Get them out of here.
Okay.
She's the one that messes on the floor, so I don't really want her in here unless I can see her. And when she wants to disappear into that part of the room, no.
Hey, Echo.
Okay, so my chair. Arthur, it is 9:42. It is.
Yes.
You forgot it was Sunday. That's okay.
Bye. Let's see. What can I do here? Stickers, yarn bag, pattern.
Hello, they. You're making a blanket? What kind of blanket? Morgan is slowly working on the blanket. Cool.
I push my chair out of the way here. Look at that cozy corner.
Pink, white with flowers. Nice. Yes. It does look nice. Now you just need to get you a rug or something to go down.
Oh, I know. That was a hard rock. Oh, this is nice. And it says, I shared a picture on Discord of your YouTube advert pic. Great.
They take forever. I got 3 rows. Yeah, more. Alyssa said my smartwatch is counting me crocheting as steps. That's messed up. Um, it, Echo says you look cozy.
I am cozy. This is what I was going for. So I can make the text on my screen really big to be able to read it.
Yeah.
No, are my socks dirty though? I know dirty socks are one of those like ew things.
I really can't. I really not gonna look that hard at your feet.
Okay.
I have a feet thing.
Noted. I'm so sorry. Did I put my shoes on?
No, it's like I don't want to look at feet.
I don't either. I get it.
Well, like, see, that's one thing someone told me when I first started working as a teacher. They were like, you're wearing sandals, but your toenails are not painted. I said, if you're looking that hard at my toenails instead of up here at my face, then you have a problem.
That's true.
And the kids were like, why would you look at somebody's feet to point that out? And I died. I fell back in my chair and I died.
The black bag on the table or by the table.
Alright, go. This is how far I've gotten on my tiger.
Not tulips. Where's the lavender? There it is. Thank you, Lisa. I sprained my ankle at work Friday and had to take my shoe off to ice it and deal with swelling, and I just didn't care that people would see my feet bare. I'm the same way. I don't like feet. I don't like people looking at my feet. I don't like seeing other people's feet. Like, I'm in it. Realistically, all the things that I don't want to see on other people, the only reason why is because I don't want to see them on myself. Like, I could never, Lisa. She was barefoot at a festival.
Mm-mm.
I don't like walking around barefoot because I'm one of those people that I would end up being on my tiptoes. Like, the tiptoe walkers because they don't like sensory stuff on their feet. That would be me.
I have to get on to Cody because he walks. Like, he does not walk flat-footed. Ever. If he's barefoot, he never walks flat-footed. Never.
Does he not like sensory things?
No, that's just the way he's always walked. I told him, I said, you're gonna mess up your feet doing that eventually. So he walks, like, on this part of his foot. He looks like a darn ballerina walking. The next time you're at that house, you'll have to watch him walk. It is the funniest thing to watch a man walk like a ballerina.
I know, Echo. I didn't tiptoe walk when I was a kid, and I don't do it as an adult because I know, like, that it's not good, but I want to because I don't want stuff on my feet. Yeah, Lisa, I also tend to walk heel toe because of marching band. Alyssa, can you remind me later Now I'm in my seat. I don't want to move. I didn't realize that's how you were supposed to walk. Oh, there. That's there. Go. Okay. Two. I am using the pattern by Junebug and Dane. And Etsy is Kristen Moore. I guess her name is.
I know. I try to tell him all the time, and he's just. At this point, he's over 30 years old. I can't do nothing to change it.
I was in high heel boots in high school because I kept screwing up my Achilles. Dang. Ouch. Okay, so the other question is, how well can you guys hear me from this far away from my phone?
I mean, I can hear you pretty good.
That's good. It's okay, not the best. They gave good support in the ankles and didn't stretch out my tendons while they were healing. That's fair. Melissa says it's a little quiet, but not too crazy. Echo says it's all right, I can hear you, but it is slightly muffled. Lisa says it's kind of muffled. Just says like talking from across the room. Well, that is what I'm doing. Muffled. Strawberry says it's a little hard to hear, but could be worse. Echo says the muffledness is coming in waves. Okay. I could probably scoot closer.
Yeah. I've got to stuff the head and do 3 more rounds, and then I'll probably be done for the night.
Okay.
Because it's going on 9 o'clock here. So.
This is. This says my next event is this Saturday for a 4-hour pop-up shop. Nice. Only one table set up, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. Only put out half of each type of thing and restock. Echo says I gotta sew the end of this bracky in, and then I'll work on some keychains. Right, Lisa? She says I have a lot of shit.
But before we get off, because I know I'm going to be getting off soon, I may have to get off earlier. I can feel my feet swelling. I just want to thank the girlies that were here when all of that drama was going on. And thank y'all for making me feel better and making my mood way better. because it was getting rough there for a minute. I thought I was about to have to like ditch out on Cat for there for a minute. I did not want to do that. So thank y'all.
Lame. Yes. We're always here for you, Haley, said Alyssa.
Yeah. Oh.
Lisa said it took us like an hour to pack up. Usually it's only maybe 30 minutes. Alyssa's got a market on Saturday from 10 to 3. Yeah, dude.
Yes.
That's right. Team Discord.
Yes. Alright,
Okay.
girlies. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta leave Cat. My toes look like fat peanuts right now. So that is telling me they are awfully swollen. So.
Don't tell Cody to take care of them dogs.
Well, Cody did make me feel better, guys. When I was having a rough moment earlier, he massaged my legs and my feet and my back. So he did. He did take care of some things.
Good.
Without making any inappropriate jokes too. So that was a plus. That's always a plus.
Good on him.
But bye Strawberry, bye Kylie. Yeah, I'm about to go get those elevated right now. But I will probably catch y'all in the Discord. And hopefully on my ride home I can talk Eva into joining us.
Ooh.
And I need to call Alana too at some point tomorrow. I'll probably do that on my break.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I'm missing my other girlies.
Yeah.
Huh?
I feel that.
Yeah. But good night everybody.
Good night, girlie. What a nice view that is. This looks so cozy. Goodness. So I have a microphone for my phone. The problem is that my phone's plugged in to the charger. And I can't use it while I'm on live with Haley because it picks up her, like, realistically on live with anybody else. Because it picks up Haley's voice and then it just echoes. The muffled sound was maybe an AC or a fan on Haley's side. Yes, it was. That's right, Kylie. You can hear me just fine now? Yes, Echo. That's less than helpful. Yeah, YouTube is like Discord in the fact that if it picks up a sound, it will cancel out other sounds so that you can hear. Okay, well, that's good. Do you hear my fan in the background? Good. Look at that. Okay, well let's make a lavender. So good. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. This is super cozy. I like it. Lisa says, Frito. Hey, bestie. Echo says, I've got so much done in the last 36 hours for my production. Nice job, Echo. Good job. Oh. Oh. Okay. Welcome back, Mandy. Frito says you killed it at your market this weekend. Yeah, she did. Lisa says, I'm going to finish off the cake of yarn I was working on at the festival, and then I might hop off. I don't know yet. That's fair. When we're sitting, like, I was messing with my yarn, and I'm like, where the heck is Lisa? She wanted to fix my yarn wall so bad, and she's not even here to help. Kaylee's like, well, is she done with her event yet? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's probably where she's at. Said, or she's done and she went home and died. So I was surprised when you chimed in. Echo says 6 dinosaurs, 2 owls, 6 medium sea turtles, 12 small sea turtles, a custom order bee, and a pattern test. Good job. That's right, Brito. Lisa needs to get back to 10K in inventory. I still need to hit 10K in inventory. Like, damn. Brito says she did say that. It was hilarious. Yep. I felt like an idiot. Like, oh, yeah. Lisa says, LOL, yeah, I was just filming my recap for my video so I can just edit it. Yeah, I have to film some talking points for my next video as well. Like, I put together the rest of my July and early August video, like all the clips, and then I started another draft with just my Celebrate Erie stuff. So now I need to go in and talk about like the numbers for all the night markets and then the numbers about Celebrate Erie. Echo says, I have a 4,200 goal for next market. I'm at 2,750. You are more than halfway there. You're doing great. Burrito and a partridge in a pear tree. Alyssa says, I missed the cafe earlier with Burrito in there. It was Dago race day, so that was on the big screen and loud. My mom used to watch NASCAR, and it got so boring. Yes, Burrito caught the end of the cafe. Lisa wanted to hop into the cafe earlier, but needed to decompress for a bit. It was very people-y out. That's fair. I get that. Echo says 65%-ish. I work extra shifts this weekend because boss lady is in Mexico this week, so I'm not sure how much I'll get done before the event. You got this. Melissa says, I haven't been watching too many races, but the super speedway are the best ones, so I make sure to watch all of them, about 5 in a year. Okay. Echo says that's exactly why I haven't been in most of the cafes or lives. I'm so peopled out after working retail in a gift shop during busy season. I get it. I didn't bother trying to hop in last night because I was all peopled out and I was freaking exhausted. Like, I was so cold from being wet and in the rain all day. Like, it was just cold. So I went right to bed. Well, I don't know where I messed up there, but there's something wrong. Echo says my girlfriend has been working out of state for 4 months, coming home for a weekend every 3 weeks. Her 6-year-old has been attached to her hip since she got home 3 days ago. She's so touched out. I bet. Alyssa said if work is dead tomorrow, I can cafe. I just need to remake my signs tomorrow. Strawberry says, oh, right. I sent an email out to the lady who was interested in me being a needle binding instructor like 6 days ago. Cool, Strawberry. Burrito says, I met a bunch of the OG NASCAR drivers back in the day, Gordon, Earnhardt, Wallace. That's awesome, Burrito. That's so cool. And my mom was a big Earnhardt fan. I would say Mothman, Echo. I think he's having a moment. Okay, working in the back loops. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Strawberry says the opposite. Echo says, I got to do both, but I don't know which to do first. I'm going to say Mothman. Get in the stitch. Dang it. Got it. Lisa says Mothman is always a moment. Echo says I'm using the Mom Stitch Eddie patterns for both. Okay. Echo says I have one Cthulhu in green blanket. I'm hoping to do 2 of each for this weekend. I'm debating if I should do standard black for Mothman or dark gray so he's easier to see. I have a Forest Guardian style Moth Bay in purple already. Yeah, if you already have a Cthulhu, then you only need to make one more of those. So I would do a Mothman, then Cthulhu, then another Mothman myself. And I would do one of each, one in black and one in dark gray. Alyssa says I'm on my last cake of white yarn. Got to get some tomorrow. You were just in town. Same thought, Echo. Yes, one in black, one in gray. Okay. Lisa says I need to get polyfill. I don't think I even have an ounce. I thought you were ordering that already, dude. Echo wants to know what color should she do for her second Cthulhu. Alyssa says I get my acrylic on my hometown, or in my hometown, but they don't have much acrylic at Walmart for white or black or gray. Frustrating. You were thinking pink or purple? Go for it, Echo. I don't know what color he's supposed to be in. Hello. Had to wait for the festival to be over. That's fair. Definitely need to get more Echo. Gray, green, vaguely ocean. Oro colors. I mean, what about like green mystical? Horror. Okay. Man, I ate right before coming up here. I'm hungry again. I should not be hungry again. Don't. That's what the other one is in, and I don't have any of my blanket yarn. Oh. I had to throw them all out. I had them boxed up at a friend's house while I was moving, and a cat got into it. And it all smells like a litter box. Oh, that's so frustrating. So then what yarn are you using, Echo? Like, are you using acrylic? Oh, perfect flash. Okay. It's like, So then in parfait flush, what colors do you have? I mean, just do it like your purple. Maybe a dark purple if you have it. But if not, doesn't matter. I think he sells no matter what color he's in. People who know what he is don't really care. I don't think I finished my coffee. Echo says, sorry, I just had to mute you. I got a phone call and the person on the other line couldn't think over the background noise of the video. Well, excuse me. I'm kidding, I swear. Echo has baby blue, bright yellow, gray, dark gray, purple, teal, hot pink, and light pink. That's fair, Echo. I was just kidding, I swear. Is your purple the light purple? I say go for purple. Lisa's starting to crash. No. No, okay. Seven. Yay. Bye, Echo. Be safe. Dang, autocorrect. Alyssa hasn't done much today, and I'm crashing too. Thanks, Lion. It's brand new. It has a footstool. Mandy says good night. Now you guys have me yawning. Nice job. It's clearly your fault. You're late to the party. That's all right. We're here for a little while. No, Mandy, I know you're not going. I was saying Mandy says good night as a to Alyssa. Sorry. Let's see. Repeat rounds 4 to 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh. Kylie says, I'm going to bed right now, so good night, my friend, and just remember that you are amazing. Thank you. You are amazing too, Kylie. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Alyssa says, I'm still here just listening and watching Siren. I have not seen that one. We're going to see if I can get like one flower accomplished. That's the goal. The lavenders, of course, are going to take a lot longer, just they have a lot of petals. Kylie, I want to go back and forth with you. Like, no, you are. Nuh-uh, you are. But that just makes me think of like a high school boyfriend situation. So we're not doing that. The show about mermaids. I think you were telling me that. It shows how good my memory is. And I'm sure when we get off of here, I will go downstairs and watch some episodes of American Idol with Christopher. Unless he wants to help me move around furniture in our bedroom. Probably not, though. I know, Kylie, I know. That's just where my brain went. Ta-da! American Idol's new show tomorrow night. My parents are obsessed with it. Do you mean like a new episode tomorrow night or like a new series? I know, Kylie. Yeah, we're trying to catch up because like Chris and I can't watch TV while he's working. Episode, sorry. Okay. That's all right, Alyssa. That's why I figured I'd ask. I don't know why my phone is vibrating. Just throwing it out there. If anybody's in the chat, you know, kind of just hanging out, lurking a little bit, make sure that you've liked the live. If you like this kind of cozy vibes, subscribe and watch for my new video coming out soon. That's right, 27 likes on your end. I see 26. Not unless I need to, Mandy. What color are you after? Look at this lavender. It doesn't do much, does it? I picked 3 colors of purple because I don't want them to be exactly the same. Dark colors like the deep red, fog gray. I don't have more of the deep red, but I do think that I have extra of the fog gray. Good night, Kylie. I need to bring that yarn up here anyways. So when I get digging into that, I'll see how much extra I got. Lisa's got to go. She's fallen asleep. Buzzkill. I'm kidding. Good night. The thoughts are winning, guys. What is it? They're invasive thoughts, right? Yes. Good night, Lisa. Good night, Kylie. The Lion, what are you working on? You know what, Kylie? Silly Bean hasn't been up or here in a little while. I don't know where she's at. Ooh, so Lion's making a hippo. Nice. Mandy, I don't know if, I can't see all of what you sent, but if I'm reading right, yes. But not till after the live. Because I don't want to get up yet. Yes. Good night. How many of these do we have? That's the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeats. And after working on round 6 on the 24th round. We should have 8 total rounds of petals, not including the top. Oh, okay. What about? I guess I'm done. Oh, but I have 1 row too many. Okay. All right, so we get to change our stem color. I want to know what green that is. Did I miss anything fun? I noticed there was a nice group in the cafe earlier, but I wasn't home. We, for the most part, in the cafe earlier, we were just being productive. I put together a pet door, so that I can have a door on my room. So it's an extra tall pet gate. It's acrylic, so you can see through it, which is nice. I wound some cakes of yarn. I did inventory for myself and Karen after the market. And other people crocheted. Danielle's little one was taking a nap on her. Burrito showed us she was making flamingos. Caroline was in. Oh, my ankle wants to crack. We were trying to help her find some markets in May in our area. Am I missing anything, Alyssa? I know Alyssa was there. Erin was there. Erin's getting ready to take her MTEL again. I think she said this coming weekend or 2 weekends from now. Like, we were all just doing a little bit of everything. Mandy ran out of her Manjaro Sunday and forgot to order it. And my reminder went off to take it tonight, and I forgot that I hadn't refilled it. I've been eating like crazy today. Now I know why. Well, now that's your reminder to go ahead and refill it. Yes, the lion. And then earlier, I got Chris to help me with this dang chair. That was another thing I was trying to do. I could not get the freaking caps off of this chair's legs. And then the one was stuck, so I couldn't put it together all the way. So, like, the one was stuck really hard, and I got mad and stopped doing it, and then I picked it up to try it again and grabbed a different cap, and apparently that cap was not the same cap, and I went to pull it off, and I literally punched myself and stabbed myself in the chin right here with my thumb. I have a bruise now. Like, it was freaking hilarious, but also very stupid. Alyssa says, I was in for a bit at the beginning sorting her safety eyes. Yeah, now she's got to buy more. Mandy did refill it. Good. Yes, Lion, take your nightly medicine. I took mine already. But I don't think there was anything like crazy interesting. Like, we all hopped out around the same time. Like, food or needing to do something. Erin needed a nap. Caroline ended up with a migraine. Yeah, Mandy was hanging out with us earlier too. Today was just one of those days that once I finally got out of bed, I'm like, all right, let's get to work. Let's do stuff. So I grabbed my protein drink this morning and sat down at the computer and was like, you know what? Let's join the cafe. Let's see what's going on. I wish I knew what green this was, because it's not a green that I recognize. Like, it is a very light green. But it's not kiwi either. And she doesn't say. Yeah, like, she doesn't This says you can use Burnett Baby Blanket, Basic Chenille, Mainstays Cozy Chenille, or Premier Parfait Plush. She says she used Burnett Blanket size 6. Oh, and Clary Sage. I don't have that color. Do I have that color? Not. This is? No, it's Misty Green. I could use this one though. It's a nice shade. Ugh. What green? It's downpouring outside. Gross. Burnett Lemonade Lime. Isn't that the sparkly one? I don't have that one anymore. Lemon Lime. No, it's Clary Sage. It is a very, very light green. And I'm going to order it because you can get a 2-pack on Amazon for like $19. Alyssa says, all right, ladies, I'm going to get off and let my phone charge and watch some TV before bed. Have a great night and chat tomorrow. Yes. Good night, Alyssa. Great. Where's the end? There. I have this air freshener in here that I got from Dollar General. And it's like the generic. Well, I don't know if it is the generic brand, actually. It's an Airwick. But it's like an Airwick air puffer thing. And this one's like a watermelon something, but it smells so good. Okay, so I know that Solian is working on a hippo. I want to assume that Burrito's still working on flamingos or flamingo legs. But what are you guys working on? Right now we just have 30 rounds. No, 28 rounds of straight rows in green. Frito says, I made a couple possums. Flamingos still need legs. Listen, the flamingos will get legs eventually. I need to make more flamingos from my pattern. Guys, did I tell you that both of my white gerties sold to the same person? And then somebody else came in and bought my yellow gertie, my yellow baby gertie. I'm so excited. I know. And I'm so surprised. The last two that I have are my Canadian goose and my ostrich. Like, rude. Rude. Those are my favorites out of the whole line of birds. I don't get it. Yes, I will release it. At some point. I know. I've sold the flamingo, the blue-footed booby, both of the whiteys, and the gosling. In what, 2 weeks? And I was selling them all for $25. The last two, though, that technically they're 28 is what I have them listed as because of all the extra work that you do with it. So clearly I need to make more geese and flamingos and blue-footed boobies. I'm gonna use this fancy stitch marker in purple yarn, that is. And I have a freaking huge bruise right here on my knuckle. I don't know what I did. I hit it on something. Me too, Lion. Me too. Buford the bat. He's got some tweaking to do. Evidently, I didn't make my notes correctly. And I got to get good pictures and stuff. We're also waiting on my pig and my goose. All of the patterns. My thumbs do not like this repetitive stitch right now. And like the yarn is soft, but it almost feels sticky, starchy. I don't know, it's not gliding on the hook very well. Goodness, guys, we made it up to 27 likes tonight. Love that. We'll figure this out. Okay. What other things should I design, guys? Or should I just worry about putting out the patterns that I have? Is my mic doing a weird scratchy sound? I do have a fan going on in the background. But I can't hear it. Oh my gosh, this is such a long stem. Yeah, they're right underneath my tablet. Look at that. I should make some dog patterns. Dogs are hard. I guess it does need a little more. Doesn't feel very long though. Goodness. Maybe I messed up. I don't know. Yep, I do have a cat pattern to release also. I have all the patterns to release. All of them. I also have a little cow and my baby leggy frogs. I also have crop top patterns, but I really don't want to work with sizing things out right now. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Somebody unliked the live, which kind of makes me sad. Two more rounds. This yarn color kind of matches my pants. Woo! I have a lavender. That really doesn't feel long enough, but it is what it is. Let's see. Okay, the stem's definitely the same size. Here we are. There's our flower so far. Okay, guys. We are gonna hop off. It's 6 minutes to 11. So I'm gonna take my happy butt downstairs and finish making lavenders down there in the presence of Christopher. And yes, I hope that you enjoy my new background. I hope that this looks nicer. I know it is so pretty. And so we're doing May Garden Mart this weekend. Hello, fake bros. Anyways, I will talk to you guys next time. I'm going to put out a video hopefully tomorrow because I forgot to post one for this week. We're going to do that because I don't want to fall out of the algorithm. And we will be back for Wednesday night live. Maybe with Wednesday with friends again. We will see. If somebody wants to go live with me on Wednesday, let me know. So, and then we will go from there. But good night, everybody. Don't forget to like the live, and I will see you next time. Bye.